Lamine Yamal is a name you'll want to get familiar with because this 17-year-old prodigy has just become a household name in the world of football. He has now become the face of Spanish football, the Prince of Spain, if you may. Yamal's story at Euro 2024 was one for the ages. He wasn't just there to make up the numbers, he was a core part of Spain's dominant run to the trophy. We're talking about a kid who played in every single game, starting all but one. But wait, there's more. Buckle up, because Yamal wasn't content with just racking up appearances. He rewrote the record books. On match day 1, at the tender age of just 16 years and 338 days, he became the youngest player ever to feature in a Euro Championship match. He didn't stop there though. Remember that sweet curling shot he smashed past the French keeper in the semi-finals? That wasn't just a lucky bounce, that was Yamal etching his name into history again, becoming the youngest scorer in Euro history at just 16 years and 362 days old. And here's the kicker, Yamal turned 17 the day before the final, making him the youngest player ever to grace a major international final, whether it's the Euros or the World Cup. Talk about birthday pressure, right? But Yamal thrived under the spotlight, setting up the opening goal for his teammate Nico Williams in another all-around masterclass. So yeah, Yamal's story at Euro 2024 was pretty darn epic. Let's delve deeper into this young talent's meteoric rise and see what the future holds for this record-breaking wonder kid. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss a video from this channel. Before lighting up Euro 2024 and becoming a national hero, Lamine Yamal wasn't some overnight sensation. He was a young talent who honed his skills and steadily climbed the ranks of the Spanish youth system. His journey began with call-ups to the Spanish under-15 and under-16 squads. While the details of his performances at these early stages might be a bit fuzzy, one thing is certain, Yamal clearly impressed coaches with his talent and potential. Fast forward to 2023, and a pivotal moment arrived. Yamal joined the Spanish under-17 team for the 2023 European Under-17 Championship. This wasn't just a chance to wear the national team colours, it was a platform for him to shine. He didn't disappoint. Yamal became a central figure in the team's success, emerging as a prolific goalscorer and a creative force. The numbers speak for themselves, scoring once and bagging 4 assists, 3 of those assists coming in the knockout rounds. His ability to both score and create chances for his teammates was a nightmare for opposing defenses. Spain's journey in the under-17 Euros might have ended in the semi-finals with a defeat to France, but for Yamal, the tournament was a launchpad. His performances were a masterclass in attacking midfield play, catching the eye of none other than the senior national team coach, Luis de la Fuente. This wasn't just a pat on the back for a promising youngster, it was a clear sign that Yamal was ready for the big stage. The rest, as they say, is history. Yamal's meteoric rise from youth star to national hero culminated in a record-breaking Euro 2024 campaign that cemented his place as one of the most exciting young talents in world football. But before we look at the tournament itself, let's see the club performance that led to this season. Lamine Yamal wasn't a fleeting phenomenon who materialized out of thin air at Euro 2024. He was a carefully honed gem, a young talent meticulously nurtured within the hallowed halls of FC Barcelona's La Masia Academy. His audacious talent and dazzling displays steadily climbed him through the ranks, whispering his name in the corridors of Camp Nou long before the world witnessed his brilliance. While the specifics of his early years in the youth system might be a little obscured by time, one thing remains crystal clear. His raw ability undeniably captivated Barcelona's coaches. However, the year 2023 marked a pivotal shift for the young prodigy. At the unbelievable age of just 16, Yamal found himself unexpectedly thrust into the blinding spotlight of the senior team. The date, August 20th, 2023. The occasion, a 2-0 victory over Cadiz. The stage, Camp Nou, a cauldron of anticipation and fervent support. In this momentous debut, Yamal wasn't just handed a token appearance, he seized the opportunity with both hands. The roar of the crowd was electric, and even the opposition fans couldn't help but acknowledge his talent, showering him with a standing ovation when he was subbed off late in the game. This wasn't merely a dream debut, it was a resounding statement of intent. Just a week later, Yamal silenced any lingering doubts with a performance that demanded respect. He was named Man of the Match against Villarreal. His contributions instrumental in goals scored by established stars like Gavi and Robert Lewandowski. His dazzling displays and the impact he had on the team were so undeniable that he was named the inaugural Under-23 Player of the Month for August, a testament to his immediate impact. The accolades kept rolling in for Yamal, further solidifying his meteoric rise. In September, he made his Champions League debut, a dream come true for any young footballer. But this was just another milestone for the unstoppable teenager. Then came the moment that solidified his future at Barcelona, a contract extension until 2026, signed at the tender age of 16. This wasn't a regular contract. It came with a staggering €1 billion buyout clause. A bold statement from the club demonstrating their unwavering belief in his potential to become a global superstar. To further illustrate this confidence, Yamal continued to rack up his historic firsts. He scored his first goal for the team in October, a moment etched into the memories of every Barcelona fan. He then made his El Clasico debut against arch-rivals Real Madrid, a nerve-wracking but defining experience for any young player. His commitment to excellence was further acknowledged when he received the inaugural Golden Boy the Youngest trophy, awarded for being the youngest player nominated for the prestigious Golden Boy Award, though his dedication to his studies meant he couldn't attend the ceremony, a small detail that speaks volumes about his character. Yamal's record-breaking season continued well into 2024. He became the youngest player to score in the Supercopa de España in January, further cementing his name in the history books. He then followed it up with another record, the youngest ever goalscorer in the Copa del Rey. He even bagged his first brace in La Liga, a feat that earned him yet another Man of the Match award. By the end of the season, at the tender age of 16, Yamal had already shattered numerous records at Barcelona, making an incredible 50 appearances in all competitions. These records included the youngest starter, youngest player to record an assist, youngest scorer, youngest player to feature in El Clasico, and the youngest player to score a brace in La Liga history. Yamal received his first senior international call-up in September 2023 by coach Luis de la Fuente for the UEFA Euro 2024 qualifiers against Georgia and Cyprus. This wasn't just a token inclusion. Yamal made his senior debut against Georgia and etched his name into the history books yet again. In the 74th minute, with the score already 6-1 in Spain's favour, Yamal slammed the ball home, becoming the youngest player and goalscorer for Spain at the time. This feat shattered records previously held by Gavi, who debuted at 17 years and 62 days and scored at 17 years and 304 days. But Yamal's record-breaking spree wasn't over. He became the youngest goalscorer in a Euro qualifying match, surpassing Welsh star Gareth Bale, who scored at 17 years and 83 days old. Record for the remaining qualifiers against Scotland and Norway, Yamal continued to impress as Spain secured their place in Euro 2024. Fast forward to June 2024, and Yamal was officially selected in the 26-man squad for the tournament. On June 15th, he made his debut in the European Championship against Croatia, rewriting history once more. At just 16 years and 338 days old, he became the youngest player ever to feature in the Euros, surpassing the previous record held by Poland's Kacper Kozłowski. This wasn't his only contribution in the match. Yamal also became the youngest player to provide an assist, setting up Dani Carvajal's goal in a convincing 3-0 victory. The knockout stages saw Yamal continue to break records. In the round of 16 against Georgia, he became the youngest player to feature in the knockout phase of the Euros, surpassing the record previously held by England's Jude Bellingham. He further cemented his place in history by providing another assist in a 4-1 victory. Yamal's magic touch continued in the quarter-final against Germany. He provided a vital assist in their narrow 2-1 win, tying a Spanish record for having 3 assists in a single Euro campaign, previously achieved by Cesc Fabregas in 2008, David Silva in 2012, and Dani Olmo in 2020. The semi-final against France saw Yamal not only rewrite history, but also showcase his stunning goal-scoring prowess. Just 4 days shy of his 17th birthday, he unleashed a curling strike from outside the penalty area that found the back of the net, securing a 2-1 victory for Spain. This goal made him the youngest scorer in the history of the Euros, surpassing the record held by Johan van Lanthen for over a decade. By the end of the tournament, Yamal's name was written in Euro history. He was deservedly named UEFA Euro 2024 Young Player of the Tournament. Spain's victory against England in the final on July 14, 2024 saw him achieve another historic feat, becoming the youngest player ever to win the Euros. In a fitting end to the tournament, Yamal assisted fellow winger Nico Williams for Spain's opening goal in the final, becoming the youngest player to register a goal involvement in a major tournament final. Lamine Yamal's journey from a La Masia prodigy to a national hero is a story for the ages. He didn't just break records, he shattered them. His dazzling talent, audacious skill set, and unwavering determination have captivated the world. This is just the beginning for the young maestro. He has won trophies, set records for Spain, and has now brought silverware back to La Roja, their first major one since 2012. Watch out for him in the World Cup. He is the new Prince of Spain.